Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news update and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Bronco. So we are doing what we call our complete guide videos where we're going to go over each of the trim levels and tell you what's standard as well as what's optional on all the different trim levels. And this one is going to be dedicated to the Big Bend trim, which is now the entry-level Bronco for 2024 model year on the Ford Bronco now. So order banks are open up right now. So if you're interested in putting in an order, this could be very beneficial to you and let you know exactly what's going to be included, how you can order it, what's what different transmission or engines and transmissions are available and everything on these different trim levels, and kind of help you out and get you all that information here. So if you're looking to put in an order, again, the order banks are open up so you can do that. Find your good local dealership, put that order in with them. We'll have some helpful tips at the end of the video of some things you want to make sure you ask your dealership to make sure they're being transparent and open and honest with you, as well as a little bit about our special YouTube offer that we have if you want to put an order in here at McArthur Ford. So we do have several allocations available for this model year, and not a lot of carryover orders that we have to take care of. So this they'll be available for us to take some orders this year. So don't forget about that. Also, if you like this video, like some of our other videos. And if you are putting an order in on a Bronco, you may want to stay updated on different constraints and capacity for the Bronco. And we do that, and we cover that on our weekly live stream, 7 p.m. Central, right here on our YouTube channel. So you make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video when we have go live on that, as well as our live stream. So let's dive in. We're going to cover, there's going to be timestamps down below, so you can move around on this video. Please use those timestamps to get the information you're looking for in a timely manner, not feel like you have to watch the entire video, but move around to the parts that you're wanting to see. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk about some of the mechanical features first. We are going to use Ford's build and price for this. So I'm going to go over here real quick. There we go. So they do have it up for the 2024 model year, so you can find this by just going, let's go up here and go to the home page so you know exactly where to go. By the way, that thing's pretty awesome. But go to vehicles up here, go to SUVs and cars, which is what the Bronco is. Click on Bronco and automatically go to the 2024 Bronco and hit the build and price. That's how we're going to get to this page. Let's go ahead and enter 67401 and start our build. It's just acknowledging that there could be, and contact your dealer. Okay, this is based on 2023 information because Base and Everglades was taken off of here, but this is included now. So except for Base, of course, Base is no longer available. As you can see there, Big Bend is the entry level for us on this. So you're going to want to, look for that. So Base is no longer available. So anyway, so it starts at $39,130 there, and that is for a two-door configuration. We go to four-door. Oh, it does update it. It's $39,870. Not too bad of an increase there if you go four-door. Let's go ahead and start, go to four-door and hit start our build. And we'll kind of go see how this looks in a second. All right, we're ready. Okay. Maybe Ford doesn't want us to build a two-door or a four-door. There you go. So we'll just use a two-door. Four-door is available. I will tell you that. It's available in two-door or four-door for your Big Bend trim. And so we'll just start with a two-door to kind of give us an example of what this all looks like. Go to our mechanical or powertrain here to go over some of these features. Standard engine, and the only engine available, by the way, on the Big Bend trim now for 2024 is the 2.3-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder engine. And that engine, because the 2.7 is not available, may take you completely out of the Big Bend. If you want the 2.7, you're going to have to go to the Black Diamond or above. So there you go. That might eliminate some people right there. Also, the 4x4 with the part-time selectable engagement is going to be standard in there. Only way to get the advanced four-wheel drive system or the automatic four-wheel drive is going to be going Sasquatch on this. So just so you know that. 7-speed manual transmission is the standard transmission, but you can get the 10-speed automatic transmission for $2,000 if you want to go that route. We'll talk about optional equipment a little bit. Gear ratios as well. This is the manual will come with the 446 axle. If you're looking at the automatic, it'll automatically, let's go ahead and do that automatically. See where I got that. Take it to the 373 axle there for you. That's available too. Now we'll talk about optional equipment in a little bit, but the rear locking, when you go to that, is when you get the 2.7, 4.27 axle, and 4.7 only available with your Sasquatch package there, whether it be manual or automatic. So there you go. that is some of the mechanical features there. Now, this does come with the auto start-stop technology. Come to stoplight, stop sign, press that brake. It's going to shut the vehicle off. Let go of the brake. It turns it back on. By the way, a little known fact, if you mess with the steering wheel, it'll turn it back on as well. So you don't have to press the button. That's kind of my little hack on this, is that if I'm a stoplight and it's stopped and I kind of want the AC going, or I don't want it to stop, then if I just move that steering wheel, it'll turn it back on. So a little known fact. Haas 1.0 suspensions. That's a high output, or the high performance suspension system for you. So off-road suspension system, high performance off-road suspension system. There we go. I'll get it right. It does have the terrain management system with the GOAT mode. So you're going to get normal, eco, sport, slippery, mud ruts, and sand mode for your Big Bend trim. You get different modes for each of the different, depends on if you're looking at Black Diamond, Badlands especially, you're going to get some different modes there. Also, the ePass, electric power assist steering. So it makes it a little bit easier, you know, if you're turning into parking lots, it electronically controlled instead of gas. You can be able to turn that steering wheel a little bit easier, and then stiffens it up on the highway. Electronic stability control as well. We have electric parking brake, electronic traction control, hill start assist as well. And for your 7-speed manual transmissions, you will have the hill descent control as well, and front stabilizer bar for this as well. So that's all of our mechanical features that I want to cover. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of our safety features. Now, for some safety features here, we do have, for the airbags, driver and passenger dual stage front airbags. Deploys a different size airbag. Depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. You do have a driver and front passenger seat side mounted impact airbag. So side collision, it's going to deploy that airbag for those in the front seats there. Safety canopy airbag that deploys down. Side curtain airbag with rollover sensor. So the vehicle's going to roll over. It's going to deploy that, hopefully help from breaking glass coming in and hurting anybody inside the vehicle in those situations. We do get pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, means it has dynamic brake support, and it's going to give you pre-collision sensors as well, an alert system. So if you going slower than somebody in front of you and it notes that you're going to maybe hit them, it alerts you. Series of tones, you will not miss, as well as it turns the dash, the productivity screen red, so you know that you need to stop. Preloads those brakes so that when you hit those brakes, you will stop even faster. Post-collision braking as well. That's going to brake the vehicle if you do have a collision. Maybe you're unconscious. Maybe you forget to put it in park. Things happen when accidents happen. But sometimes our mind doesn't always process things, so that'll have post-collision braking as well. Advanced track with roll stability control. Whole point behind this is to keep you on your intended path. Use a series of brakes around the vehicle in milliseconds to keep you going. If it needs to turn a little bit more than normal, then it's going to brake that rear wheel on that side to help with that, to help you going where you need to. Now, your 4 doors will get the child safety locks as well, so you can lock out those rear doors back there. And you do get perimeter alarm around the vehicle. So when you have that vehicle locked up, it's going to put a kind of a perimeter sensing on there. Somebody breaks the glass, tries to get inside, it's going to go ahead and set the alarm off, honks the horns, flashes the lights, and all that good stuff there. All right. Now let's move to the exterior styling. Go back to that. So for the exterior here, let's go. Let's use this here, this image here. Flip it around. There we go. Now let's talk about the front styling first. We do have for the grill carbonized gray painted grill up here, and molded in. It says that it's molded into that, but I don't believe it is. It is actually painted on the grill, so that way if you wanted to paint it, you could. Been tempted to do that myself. You do have the white Bronco lettering as well in the grill there itself. Active grill shutters is going to open and close when it needs to help bring air inside the vehicle or into the engine, help it perform better. Your front bumper is going to be molded in black, which means they take that black color and they put it into the mold when they make it. So it'll be kind of almost textured for that. You'll notice it does have front tow hooks up here. 2 of those in the front. You will have also the fender tie-down hooks. So up here on the hood itself, kind of where that hood goes around it, so it's on the fender technically. You do have tie-downs. You can mount different things to that as well. Lights, all kinds of stuff, your flag if you're going off-road, that kind of thing. LED headlights as well is going to be included. You'll also notice it does have LED fog lights as well. Auto high beams, which means they'll come on automatically when it's dark enough outside. If somebody approaches you in the city lights, it's going to shut them off. That is something you can activate and deactivate in your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen, as well as your daytime running lights. can be configured to be on as well during the daytime. So that's all included right there. And automatic headlights. So they'll come on automatic when it gets dark when you have it on the auto setting set in there. So there you go. Now moving to the side. I might see if we got a different side shot. There we go. Kind of. Anyway, from the side over here, we do have the wheels are a 17-inch carbonized gray painted alloy wheel. You'll notice it's the only wheel available. Your only optional wheel is the Sasquatch wheel, which we'll get into later. The tires are a 32-inch all-season tire. It comes with it, a P255/75 R17. Actually, I still have that in my notes from last year. I assume it's the same tire size, but anyway, it's a 32-inch tire for you. Individual tire pressure monitoring system as well. Comes in handy, especially if we need to air down those tires. Four-wheel disc brakes with ABS as well, and you'll have the black molded-in fender flares that can be removed. So it has some twist things. You can remove those if you need to. You can have those too. Mirrors, black molded-in mirror cap as well right there. You will have side view mirror will be power and heated glass, manual fold, and it has an integrated spotter mirror as well. It's going to be in that corner, so you can see the vehicles in your blind spot a little bit better. Door handles are also molded in black. As you can see here, 4 doors, of course, will have the rear doors. Remote keyless entry, so you can, with your remote, unlock and lock the vehicle from a distance. Your 2 doors will get a hard top, just like you're seeing here. So you're going to get the molded in black hard top. It will have the top over the driver's there will have a 2-piece that you can get. Storage bags will also come with it, so you can store those, take those off, and also have a rear defrost with rear washer back here too. And you'll get storage bag for those front 2 panels. I think I just said that. 4 doors are going to be a cloth top completely, 4-door cloth top with the wiring kit for if you wanted to add a hard top later. So you'll have the defrost and the washer. So, and then privacy glass on the second row and back here. If you have 4-door on the second row, we'll also get privacy glass on that one, as well as the back glass back here. And let's see, easy fuel capless filler door. You just push that door. No cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty. Just put the nozzle in there, fill it up, and then close it when you're done. Now, on the rear of the vehicle back here, we do have the hardtop is going to get, again, rear wiper and defrost back here. Of course, spare tire, full-size spare tire back here, just like all the other 4. Center high-mounted stoplight above that, so people can see when you're braking. I like to call it the third brake light. Speaking of that, you do have the halogen tail lights back here, so not LED back here on the Big Bend trim. You will have the rear view camera. It's coming out right in the middle of the tire, so you can be able to see behind you with the grid lines. You also have rear bumper that is molded in black back here. 2, you'll have 1 tow hook in the back. Can't remember where that's located. I think on the right side over there. And then you also get the trailer tow prep pack. Includes a trailer sway control. Not sure if it includes, I think it's pre-wired back there, because now for this year, the tow package is no longer a factory installed option, but a dealer installed option. So I think they have it pre-wired so that the dealers don't have to worry about the wiring. Inside the cargo, if you open this door up, it'll have a power point inside there, as well as a rear cargo area light and storage underneath the cargo as well, under the cargo flooring under there. So there you go. Now let's move to the interior. Moving to the interior, we'll have illuminated entry system here. Rubberized flooring, wash out capable with your drain plugs. Does have the carpeted front floor mats. Also marine grade vinyl bucket seats. We do have 6-way manual driver and passenger. Forward and back lever is under there. You do have the levers here. So let's look at the interior here on this vehicle. So it does have illuminated entry system, which means it'll kind of light up with interior lights in there. There's not really a lot of lighting on the Broncos. One of the first complaints most people have about them, but it does have the rubberized flooring now. So with the washout capable with the drain plugs in there. Also, we'll have the carpet front floor mats for you. Also, marine grade vinyl bucket seats here in the front. Of course, in the back, it'll seat 2 for the 2-door version. 4-door version will seat 3 back there with the 60/40 split bench seat instead of the 50/50, which is what you get on the 2-door. 6-speed manual driver and front passenger seat, forward and back using a lever. Also, you have a lever here that will allow it to go up and down, as well as a lever there for the backrest to go forward and back. And then back here, these seats can fold forward, and I think it'll allow you to recline them back a little bit too, if I remember right. So, and also we do have the Molly strap system on the back of those front seats. So that's something we do see with vinyl seats. They have that capability, and since now they're standard vinyl, they'll have that as well. Latch system and lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can secure those car seats, whether it be front or rear facing booster seats, into those instead of using the shoulder harnesses and such for that. For the locks, we do have power door locks with auto unlock and lock for you. We also do have the instrument panel right here. This cluster is an 8-inch color screen with the speedometer over here. Or maybe that's the TAC, I think, is over there, actually. And then we do have the steering wheel is a manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Pull the lever underneath. It'll go forward and back and also up and down for you. A leather-wrapped steering wheel is on this as well. We do have cruise control. And we do have push button start. It's located right back behind that steering wheel there. And single zone manual climate control as well on the vehicle there. And it does have AM FM stereo with 7 speakers, including a subwoofer. And we do have Sirius XM with 360L satellite radio. Standard equipment on these. Does have Sync 4 now with a 12-inch touchscreen, as you can see there. So no 8-inch touchscreen is gone. No longer exists. Figment of your imagination. It's a thing of the past, I should say. Conversational voice command recognition system now that it has a Sync 4 with a 12-inch touchscreen. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And then all those other things, 911 assist as well as included. All those host of other features you get with Sync 4 system. Also the digital owner's manual is in there as well for you to find things. Does have the manual day-night rear view mirror, so just a lever you can flip right there to adjust that for you. And we do have overhead console with the sunglass bin. Overhead console, sunglass bin, unless you get the optional auxiliary switches. Keep that in mind. And then we do have the sliding vanity mirror, so that can come down. You can unhook it from there, move it to the side. It'll slide as well, so you can make sure you cover that sun when it's coming in on you. We do have the center console down here that is with the PowerPoint in there and in the console area there. We do have also power windows. Those switches are going to be up here on the front of the console. We do have a console that opens up for storage inside. On the back of the console as well, we do have the controls for the windows back there too. One touch up and down feature for on those windows, which is a nice feature to have. So you just hard press it. It's going to roll down. You don't have to hold it. Same way coming up too. Leather wrap gear shift knob up here, whether it be the manual or the automatic like this is showing here. Even though we only have manual selected. Anyway, whatever. We do have this is your goat mode switch here, so you can turn that. Also has the push button part-time on demand there for you, so you can press that for 4 high, 4 low, and 2 high as well. You cannot, it doesn't have the auto system. That is, again, requires Sasquatch package for that. Your glove box says lock for you right there. Let's see what else storage we have. Toolkit is also going to be included with this to allow you to be able to take the doors off and the fenders off and that kind of thing. Also, this does have they're calling it the Bronco Trail app, but you still do get the Ford Pass Connect app. So 2 different apps for you to download. You do have the Ford Pass app, but also you do have the Bronco Trail app. So Ford Pass Connect allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app. You download it, you can unlock your vehicle. You can schedule remote start times with the automatic transmission, I should say. You can also, remote start at any given time with an automatic transmission. Locate the vehicle, see the fuel you have in it, your tire pressure, everything you use in that app right there. So that's all included as standard equipment. Now, one of the things I do like to point out right now is let's talk about some of the different color options for this year. This should be updated for us. We do have the agate black, shadow black, shadow black is available. We do have the Oxford white. We have, what's next? Cactus gray. Pretty close. Does have a green tint to it there. We do also have, what color is this? The iconic silver. I think this is your carbonized gray. carbonous gray metallic, which we've been highlighting for the most of this video. We do have race red as well. Eruption green. Hot pepper red. That one costs extra for that one. That's $500 extra if you go that color. Velocity blue is also available. And then we do have azure gray. That is a tri-coat. It is $1,000 for that cost. That actually was earlier. It wasn't showing a cost to it the other day when I looked at it. It is $1,000 for that color. And then you'll notice Area 51 is not available anymore. So that color has gone away. That is the only color we've lost. And we haven't really gained any colors. Lost one, but didn't gain any because we had azure gray last year. So that's all of our standard equipment right there. So let's talk about some different options for you. We do have available for you is the mid package. We call it the 222A pack equipment group. That is 1645, it looks like. And we're going to click on this eye and give you this here. I feel like is your convenience package features. So this is where you're going to get the 2-door intelligent access. Allows you to be able to, with your key fob in your pocket, walk up, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to automatically unlock the vehicle. Also, if you're getting into the lift gate in the back, it's going to unlock it back there as well. So that's something I really like for this. So you're going to get that as well. I like to cover some of the exterior features first before moving inside. Maybe that's all of them. Remote start system for your automatic transmission. So you can remote start it using the key fob instead of just using that. Reverse sensing system as well. So you're going to be able to see it, get alert if you're backing up, not just see your backup camera. Also, the Copilot 360 feature, giving you the BLIS system, that blind spot information system with cross-check alert, and your lane keeping system that helps you keep you in the middle of your lane. So if you get over, it alerts you. It'll vibrate the steering wheel if you cross over the line. If you have the alert system set, or if you have the aid system, it'll help bring you and keep you in your lines. And also has a driver alert feature. Now, on the inside of the vehicle, this is where you're going to get the dual zone climate control. So the driver and front passenger are going to have 2 different temperatures. Also does give you the ambient footwell lighting. So it's going to light up the footwells as well. Didn't mean to say that way. Do you have the auto dimming rear view mirror? So you don't have that lever to worry about. It's going to automatically dim that mirror. So that's your rear view mirror up there on the windshield. Heated seats for the driver and front passenger. So it goes along with those vinyl, marine grade vinyl seats. Illuminated sliding vanity mirrors. So not only do you can flip that down, you're going to have a mirror on the back of that, and it's going to illuminate for you. And also you do have the connected navigation. Now, instead of getting just a 90-day trial like last year, you're going to get a 1-year subscription to this. So you get 1 year for free, and then after that, you will have to extend your subscription if you want that. So mid package, pretty popular package to have there. Also, let's talk about this other package. Sasquatch package that is also optional for you on about all of your models. Some models do come standard with the Sasquatch package. And so this package here is where you're going to get your advanced 4-wheel drive system with the automatic on-demand engagement. Also, this is where you're going to get your 4.7 final drive ratio with the front and rear locker differential there. Also going to get the 17-inch, does say black, high gloss painted alloy wheels with the beauty ring or the bead lock. I like to call it the bead lock rim around it. This here is showing the one from the black, the Wild Track. You're going to get the one that they're showing on the order guide or on there that had I believe it's the gray on the outside. And then you're going to get the high clearance suspension system. So you're going to get the Haas 2.0 suspension with the high clearance fender flares as well. That'll help be wider for you to help protect those from getting things all over the side. Also going to upgrade your shocks. You're going to get the position sensitive Bilstein shock absorbers, and you're going to get the mud terrain tires, 35-inch mud terrain tire that comes along with that as well. So again, the Sasquatch package is optional. As you can see, it's available for the Big Bend, Black Diamond, Outer Banks, and Badlands. It is also included in standard on your Wild Track, Everglades, the Heritage Edition, Heritage Limited Edition as well. So there you go. That Sasquatch package is available for you. Well, let's cover the trailer tow package. Now, this package for this year is not put on at the factory. I want to make sure everybody knows that. This is not a factory installed option. Trailer tow package for this year is a dealer installed option. So you're getting the trailer tow prep pack, which gives you the wiring and trailer sway control. This here is done at the dealership. So it's a dealer installed hitch that's put on it, as well as the 4-pin and 7-pin wiring, we assume. There's no information yet in the order guide on this, on what's included in this package. In fact, I don't even see that it's even listed on the packages for the for Big Ben trim here, but it is showing it on there. There it is. Just says trailer tow package. And it does not actually tell us what all is included. So we assume it's a 4-pin, 7-pin wiring because of the image here, but we hope so. But there you go. Just want to let you know that is something. Trailer tow package is now a dealer installed option. Now let's get into some standalone options for the Big Ben trim here. And to start that, let's talk about the gear ratios for a second. So again, the 2.3 liter with the 7-speed manual transmission is the standard setup. And with that, you're going to get the 446 rear axle. Now, if you do have the 10-speed automatic transmission selected, it will automatically go to a 373 gear ratio for you. Now, to get the 4.27 for the automatic transmission, you will need to add the rear locker. So if you add the rear locking differential, which I recommend, by the way, even if you don't think you're going to take it out, $800, it's going to be worth it if you want to take this off-road. That gives you the 427 gear ratio. But if you have the manual transmission, you'll notice that it will change to the 446. So you're going to get on the manual 446 regardless. Actually, does it just make me take off the rear locker? No, okay, it did. All right. And then, so there you go. So then the 4.7 axle that is on your Sasquatch package, which we've already talked about. So there you go. That is the setup for that. Now let's go to the rest of the exterior options. Again, this optional wheel, part of your Sasquatch package, which we already covered, as well as this optional tire here. Now, moving down, let's talk about some different options for your roof here. And we're going to go down through these. And as we go down through the standalone options, some of these are factory installed options. Some are accessories that are factory installed as well. And some are dealer installed options. So I'm going to kind of, if I can remember, I'll try to match them up with those accordingly, because some make a difference of whether or not you can just get this afterwards and install it yourself or put it in the vehicle yourself. So one of them is these tops here. So this top retractable full twill soft. So that is available for you. That is pretty nice. So you can have that. So especially if you get the hard top, you may want to get this and put this on it and take your hard top off, right? So this is something that is a dealer installed option. Basically, they're going to give it to you to put on when you want it, I believe. So this says not available with your soft black cloth top right there. So it kind of gives you some parameters here. So pretty cool little top if you want to put that on there. So there you go. So it kind of tells you everything about it, standard into twill fabric. So this is a Trek top by Best Stop. So there you go. So that is a dealer installed option. It even tells you right down there. So there you go. So that is available for you. You can also get this top that's a mesh shade. Actually, I have that one. That is also from Best Stop, I believe. It doesn't say in here, but I do like this. This is gives you a mesh here, and also give you access. So if you want to put your hardtop back on with this, you can put your hardtop on, leave this top on there, and be able to zip it to get to those panels to take that off. This says not available with the soft cloth top. So if you're thinking of wanting to go that route, it is compatible with it. I have it on my Bronco now with the cloth top. Then you're going to want to get it later. So keep that in mind, which I recommend that anyway. And because the dealer's not going to install it. They're going to give it to you. And it's for you to put in the vehicle when you need it. You also have this other top, soft canvas as well. So by Benme, so you can get that too. And also does have the zippers to access. So soft canvas, which would allow 100% shade and not air probably coming through it. So this is different on that. It says, again, not available with the cloth top, although it can be fit on it. So get it later. And then you also have this top retractable one. So with your hard top, you can get that and put on it. And so there you go. So that's also available and very popular as well. That's a Best Stop one, I believe, as well. Doesn't mention it in there, but that is available too. So not available with the soft black cloth top. So a lot of these do with the hard top prep kit. So a lot of these you have to have either hard top or soft top for them to go on. Of course, if you do have a 4-door cloth top, you can add the hard top carbonized molded in color there. That's $18.95. That's really the upgrade from cloth to that, right? So that's the way that's going to go. So there you go. That's the option for that. That gives you the hard top with rear defrost with the rear wiper. So you can add that as optional equipment. Also, you can get the dual top as well. So it gives you both the cloth as well as the dual top. Kind of like the image. Check that out. So yeah, there you go. So you get both. So what they'll do is they'll actually have the hard top on the vehicle when it gets shipped. The cloth top will actually be in the cargo area back there. So, so you go. That's available as well. And then the roof rack rails with the crossbars as well. So whether it be 2-door or 4-door, you can get these on there for you. It does require a hard top, of course, or the dual top for your 4-door. And then does say Badlands. So there are some requirements with that. Big Ben, it doesn't look like there's any requirements. So you should be good to go on either the 2-door or 4-door for that if you want that. So there you go. And I believe the roof rack rails are an accessory. Yeah, it is an accessory, but we put on at the dealership, or I mean at the factory, as well as the dual top, and the rest of these are dealer installed options up here. So kind of break that down. Now we do have another Ford accessories that's put on at the factory, and that's the Ford Performance heavy duty modular front bumper. Love this bumper, by the way. So this is actually something you can add. It does remove your fog lights. Something to keep in mind. So you know that you will lose that if you add that. It does give you the steel bash plate up there on the front section only for you. So steel bash plate is excluded on the Big Ben. It says, well, never mind. You get that. You don't get that. So you're going to get a plastic bash plate. And then you do have a couple other things down here as well. Body armor protective moldings. So if you want those, it protects the front and back corners. And I believe this is a factory installed. Does say not available with the Big Ben with the body appearance package. So you can't get it with that package, but you can get it without the appearance package. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Does pretty cool. Does give you those panels up there. And so available on the Big Ben. It does say require 2-door. Let me look at my notes here. Because this one actually is a dealer installed option, so the dealership would put it on. And you could just, since the dealership is putting it on anyway, you could probably just leave it for later. It does not say 2-door on the order guide, so not sure. Oh, I guess that goes with the Heritage Edition. Sorry, available on the Big Ben, Black Diamond, Outer Banks. Okay, and then the Heritage 2-door. So had to read their whole thing. Sorry about that. Fender flare kit. This is available as well. So I give you that. That looks like it's the wider fender flare, but this is available on the Big Ben, it says here. So it says they're a heavy-duty steel construction, black powder coated finish, and then includes corrosion resistance. So I think that's just your wider fender flare. That's why it says it's not available with the Sasquatch package, because you already get that. So, and also not available with your splash guards. So there you go. So, all right. Okay, but that is a dealer installed option as well. So that's how that would be put on. So splash guards, that is, I believe, a factory installed option. Yes, so that is an accessories available in the Big Ben, it says here, but not available with the Sasquatch package or your tube steps and rock rails. So I can't get rock rails on the Big Ben, but there you go. So that does give you the splash guards on it. So that is something else to think about maybe doing later if you want, but they would be put on at the factory before shipping out, but that could delay yours from getting scheduled as well. The tube doors. This is a dealer installed option. Basically, they'd give you those in the back of the vehicle when it shows up. But if you want that to take the doors off, but want to have some feel like you're still kind of in there, but that free air feeling, this does require the 4 doors on this one here. Then you can go with the tube doors. So that is something that's pretty cool as well. And again, the dealership would actually install that. They put it in the vehicle so you can install it when you want it, right? Body appearance kit. So this is $18.50, and pretty cool little appearance kit here. Is available on the Big Ben trim, as you can see there. Gives you the hood scoop, door moldings, and fender flares for 2-door or 4-door models. So that's pretty cool on how that looks. And not available with the Sasquatch package, splash guards, or the body armor protective moldings. There you go. And then we do have a couple different tire covers here. And again, these are dealer installed options. So they'll ship it to the dealership. Dealership put it on. You can put it on yourself. So just get up through Ford Accessories. Don't take the chance of holding it up. Is for use with the standard wheel, though. Keep that in mind. These aren't available with the Sasquatch. So it does say that in there, available with 2-door. So you got a couple different things. An abstract Bronco. You have the Bronco 66 established in 66. You also do have this one that just says Ford on it. So 3 different options there for you. And again, I just recommend you get that later. Cockpit cover, also dealer installed option. They'll give it for you. Availability on this is that it's available on the Big Ben, but this allows you to be able to take the doors off. And then if it's going to rain or something, you can put that on there. So you can leave the top off and the doors off. Actually, it has the doors on. This is for if you want to take your hardtop off, but you don't want to have to put it back on overnight. You just put this on there to help protect it from moisture and such like that, and then take it back off. And then your tube step. This is a factory installed option. I don't know why they call it a tube step. It's a running board. Let's just be simple. Running board, powder coated there for you. This is available on your Big Ben trim. Then available is standard on some of the others. Not available with the splash guards for you, so keep that in mind. We also do have removable hoop step. This is also a factory installed option. So it's going to give you kind of a rock rail, but you can remove those steps. So if you want to go off-roading, that you can take those off and put them on when you're, driving back and forth and that kind of thing. So available on 2 and 4 doors, it says, so you can get that on both. There you go, hoop steps. All right. And then moving down, we do have the tonneau cover for the back. There you go. So that is requires 4-door. Available in the Big Ben and not available with the Sasquatch package on the Outer Banks. There you go. So you can have that. Help protect it. There you go. And so that way things that can't get, especially if you want the doors off, that's very convenient. Brush guard. Brush guard is also available. It does require the modular front bumper on there to give you that bar there to help protect it. Especially if you're going off-road, that kind of stuff. So a lot of times we kind of call that bull bar on the F-150 sometimes. Available on the Big Ben, requires that modular front bumper. So there you go. So a couple different options on some of the other trims, but not this one. And then we have the front license plate bracket. So if you're in a state that doesn't require a front license plate, then you want to make sure you want to add this as optional equipment. Wheel locking kit. If you want to protect your wheels, you can get that. It switches out one of them. This is a dealer installed option. So the dealer would take one of the lug nuts off of each of the wheels, including your spare, and then put one back on. So there you go. And put the locking ones on there for you. And then we do also have engine block heater. So this is a factory installed option. If you're living in a cold weather state, you want to make sure you keep that engine warm so you can start up easy in the morning. Then you'll want to have to make sure you have that. The headlights. If you want the LED headlights, one of the reasons I went to Big Ben versus Black Diamond trim was because of the LED headlights. Gives you also, so it gives you the signature lighting and includes LED tail lights on this. So available on the Big Ben. There you go. You can get that on there. Great option for you. And I think that's all of the exterior. Now moving to the inside, we do have the cargo area protector. It doesn't have an image on here. It's going to be like an all-weather mat. Basically, it's a cargo mat in the back. So cargo area protector, you can put that back there. We have a couple different assistance kits. By the way, cargo area protector, I believe, comes from the factory as an accessory. It might be in your vehicle. Yes. And then also the on-road and off-road assistance kits are dealer installed options. So they'll be shipped to the dealer. They would put it in the vehicle for you. Again, you can get through Ford accessories nice and easy. First aid kit's the same way. Again, give you the Band-Aids in that little kit there. Auxiliary switches. This is a factory installed option. So I would want to get it for you. Allows you to be able to set up if you want to put, a winch, maybe an air compressor on it and wire it to the switches, or maybe you want ditch lights, LED light bar, something like that. Then you can wire them straight to those switches. So it might be convenient for you to have that. I added it to mine just in case, and I actually needed it. Floor liners, front and rear with or without the carpeted mats. The one with the mats is actually wrong. It's supposed to be $200, $160 without. So floor liners will be put in the vehicle when it's shipped from the factory, but it is an accessory that you can get later if you forget to put it on your order. Slide out tailgate, available on your 4-door models only. Not available with certain things. Not available with the Sasquatch on the Big Ben. Not available with your cargo area protector on the Big Ben. And then tailgate table, it's not available with that either. So a couple other things there. Dual top, not available with the dual top either. So a couple different requirements for that, but it's pretty cool. You can slide that out, and I think it has a weight limit. It mentions on here somewhere. I don't know, 400 pounds maybe. I'm not sure. 600 pounds. That's pretty heavy. All right, there you go. And then moving down, we do have the cargo net kit. So that allows you to be able to do just what the picture shows right there and attach that down. So, different things moving around, it kind of positions those down using those hooks. Again, that's available for you. That is a dealer installed option, I believe. It'll just come with your vehicle, so you can use it when you want to. Cargo area rug. That is also I believe, a dealer installed option. Yes, so that means it'll be shipped ahead of time. The dealership will put it in the vehicle. As you can see, it goes around those hooks. Position that in there, so you can, protect it if you want to use the carpeted instead of the all-weather mat. The storage bags. Okay, we know that we get the 2 front panels on the hardtop included with this. So that's included for storage bags for the front too. Now, if you want storage bags for the door, for the 4-door model, there you go. That's going to give you storage bags, so you can store those in the vehicle. So that's why it's only available with the 4-door. So it requires 4-door with the cloth top. There's a separate option for the hard top, so we'll get to that. So, which is the next one. So if you want to go with the full, if you have a hard top, you go with this option. So the difference is it gives you the storage bags for the doors, but also for the 2 front panels. So, it's just a kind of a different configuration for the factory, allowing them to know the difference. You already get the panels anyway. So there you go. If you get cloth top, you wouldn't get the panels. So that's why you go with this one versus this one. As you can see, they're the same price. You're not getting any less. Tailgate table, pretty cool option to have, and that is going to be put on at the factory. So it is an accessory, but a factory installed accessory, right? No, that is a dealer installed option. That is a dealer installed option. So be shipped. The dealership would install it. Hey, they installed mine here. I got mine later through another channel. Had it brought in, and I said, hey, can you guys install it? And they installed. The difference is you don't have to pay for the install fee if you do it this way. There you go. And a couple other different things on there. Not available with the slide out tailgate. Remember that. There you go. There's an option for you. Now, moving down, we do have the storage bags for the roof panel. So if you want that, if you have a 4-door version, you can get that second row panel, and you can put it in that storage bag. Will not be able to be on vehicle storage unless you put the seats down. Of course, you could always do that, but there you go. That's how that would work, and that's where you can store that. And then we do have a console vault, so you can get that as well, and not available on the big bin with the Sasquatch package. Keep that in mind. Not sure why, but is available with the big bin otherwise. If you want that too, it's a cost on that. And that is all of our accessories. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that. So I think we covered everything for you, so you kind of know what's included, what's standard, the different packages available, equipment group as well, that mid package you can get, as well as the Sasquatch package. And don't forget that trailer tow package is a dealer installed option for this year, as well as all the different standalone options. So hopefully you guys did find some value in that. If you did, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget, order banks are open up right now. Go to your good local dealership and submit your order with them. And don't forget to, if you some helpful tips, if you are going into the dealership to put that order in, find out a little bit about how they're going to price the vehicle. It's good to know that information now, especially when some of these, it may take up to 6 weeks to get these produced and dropped off at the dealership. Sometimes prices do go up and such. You want to make sure they know a little bit about price protection and how that works, because Ford will reimburse the dealership if there is a price increase. So it's easy way to know this is that whatever the price was when you order the vehicle, and make sure you get an order sheet on that, that is the price that you're supposed to pay. That's what they're supposed to charge you. That's MSRP. Price goes up, Ford will reimburse that dealership. So that's called price protection. So make sure your dealership knows a little bit about that. Also, with that, also make sure you find out what kind of dealer fees they're going to add to the vehicle. Are they going to make you add and require anything added on? Get that in writing. Know what that is. Like here at McArthur, we have a $4.95 dealer fee. Nothing else that we're required, unless, of course, you want to add some sort of paint protection or anything other accessories. That's really up to you. Not something we require. Some dealerships will do that, so might want to ask them about that as well. So, and then other than that, just hopefully they work with you and they know how to do that. Maybe make sure they know a little bit about part constraints and capacity and such like that, so that you can make sure you get your vehicle as quickly as possible. So if you do want to work with us, we do have allocations available. And what we're doing here, we do have a YouTube special. If you finance a vehicle with us, we'll pay up to $1,000 of your shipping cost, or travel expenses. So if you want to fly in and drive your vehicle home, which some people are taking a vacation and doing that, they're having a lot of fun that way. We'll pay for flights, hotel, gas, on the way back, up to $1,000 if you finance a vehicle with us. So a couple different ways for us to do that. And you put that order in with us and let them know you saw that special here on our YouTube video. So other than that, thank you very much for watching. Hope you did like it. Smash that like button. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can stay notified next for another video upload to the channel. Until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next video.